Buying cars as a used car dealer is obviously a massively important part of the business, but it can be a nightmare at times. In today's video, we're going to be talking about buying from auctions. In fact, before we continue looking around, let me just quickly put a bid in on this GTR. Pounds. We Buy Any Car. Why would someone go to We Buy Any Car to sell their Nissan GTR? Hold on, Measham, Amar, is that like it's Birmingham, is it? We're also going to be talking about buying from private sellers, and it's turned out soon after the sale that it's got a fault, and we're going to be talking about the headaches and potential qualities of buying from other car dealers. Right, Richard.
Got to do that. How you doing? You all right?
I don't know if it's Carwell or Mertway, I'm like... This M4 is my type of car, so that's obviously a 65 plate car, lovely spec thing. When you're buying cars, you want to obviously get the money right, really important that you do that because you're doing it to earn a profit, because you want to get a margin out of it. Then in the middle, you want a minimal amount of prep, preferably, and then at the end of the story, you want that car to be good for your customer. That is the absolute end goal. You want it to be a lovely car for that customer, get a happy customer, and you get a positive 5-star review at the end of it. Customers have got options nowadays. You know, they can go on one of these online platforms. We've got one of these online platforms ourselves. It's enterreg.com. You can go on there, you can offer your car for sale, and it'll go out to a whole panel of used car dealers across the country. It's a great way to sell your car because it's a way that you get the most for your car. When you build a brand for yourself, like we have ourselves here at Bincar, people just want to deal with us. People just want to come to us to sell the car, which is really, really nice. That customer that sold us that car, he was a guy that just wanted to come to Bincar. He wanted the right money for it. When I say the right money, it was a reasonable amount of money for both sides. The margin that we'll earn out of that car, it is a really, really nice car and it'll make a great car for the customer that's about to buy it, will be in the region of about £3,000, maybe a little bit more than that. So it's a half decent margin in it, really good car. So I'm walking here because it's parked here yesterday. At the point of filming it is a Monday morning, and we had a customer come in at the weekend, and I was chatting to him. He also had a BMW M4, massive spec car, ultimate pack. I think it's done 35,000 miles, 72 plate car, Tanzanite blue, ticking all the boxes, four-wheel drive, lovely, lovely thing, proper bit of me. And I'm trying to buy this car, and he said, how much would you give me for it? I said, somewhere between 48 and 49,000 pounds, which was the book value of the car, with the spec added to it, of course. The deal was done. He came down to part exchange it. He wasn't a fan of us at Bincar, wasn't a fan of the channel, doesn't know who we are, never dealt with us before. He's come down to buy a car, downsized from the M4 to a Volvo, and I'm chatting to him about his car. I'm keen to buy it. I said, how much do you want for it? He basically said, I'm not going to do a deal now, because if you look online, the online screen price for this car on one of these online platforms is £48,750. So I would be up for taking 48 grand for the car, but I might get 48,750 for it tonight. So I'm going to put it in an auction tonight, see what bids I get. If it's an easy process, then I'm just going to let it go through them. I said, well, what if I give you a bit more for it? He said, I'm not interested. So I left it as, well, look, if they don't want to buy it, I'll give you 48 grand for it. Bit annoying, because in that conversation, I could have spent an extra, I could have offered him 49.5 grand, for example. I didn't want to do that because then you're getting in a bidding war with people that don't actually exist currently. I decided I'm just going to let him go. Annoyingly, because it's a prime bit of stock for us. And this morning, we had a phone call, bright and early. The customer that come down at the weekend with his BMW M4, he's put his car on this online platform, discovered that it was just a bit of a palaver, and has asked, are we still willing to buy the car for £48,000? And he's come back. I am so happy to see this car here today. Carbon bucket seats, carbon exterior, obviously being an ultimate pack car, it's got ticking all the boxes. It's got the comfort pack, tech pack, visibility pack, it's got every pack going. It's got the 50th anniversary badge as well. It does need a clean, obviously ignore that, I was going to say stone chips, dead flies on the front there. LED laser headlights, just a lovely, lovely thing. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased that he come back to us with that. Whilst I'm stood here as well, back to the conversation of risk. This Ford Ranger, we bought this in a vlog recently and paid, I think, £43,000 for it, which was the right money. Right car, right money, demand's good online, lovely bit of stock as well. Looks the part, amazing spec. In fact, look inside this car. It is open. I'll get Amar to do some B-rolls, but it's got seat covers on top of the seats. It's got 3 sets of floor mats. Everything about it. It's a really, really nice example. Buying right, we bought it right. Prep, that bit in the middle, doesn't need no prep. It's ready to go. Just needs a clean, that's it. Retail value, there's a good margin. I think it's probably about, I think we paid 43 for it. The retail value at the point when we bought it was about £50,000. So there's a decent margin there. Obviously, if you're spending in the region of 40 odd grand on a car, you want to get a good margin back out of that money, or a good return on that money even. £50,000, put it up for sale, doesn't get much interest at all. On the plus side, when that car does sell, it'll be an amazing car for the customer. So the whole step, every step of the journey is correct and as you want it to be. The only thing that's been a little bit frustrating with this particular car, and this happens a lot, is the time they take to sell, or the time that's taken to sell. I say it all the time, everything sells, yeah? For as long as you're buying, just focus on buying all the time. Keep buy, everything sells. I've never in my whole journey as a used car dealer had a car that I can't sell. And that car in particular is not, without a doubt, that's not going to be the first. So, yeah, perfect example. On that note, what I want to do now is I want to jump on my computer. I want to talk about buying on an online auction. In today's example, we're going to be using BCA. I actually love BCA. I think they're brilliant. We buy a lot from BCA ourselves. When you come in to work on a Monday morning after having a busy weekend of sales, which is exactly where we're at today, you've got money in the bank, you want to spend it, keen to spend. I haven't got a flood loads of private sellers in front of me, so what do? I go on BCA and I try to buy on there. So what we're going to be doing is jumping on my computer. Two reasons why I want to do this. One is I want to show you the process of buying from BCA, which I know a lot of you have seen before, but it is an exciting process. We've got a live auction happening shortly. And two, to show you how much the cars at BCA, I'm using BCA as an example, online auctions are getting. You're going to be shocked. By the way, this Mark 1 Golf GTI here is a car that we bought recently from a private seller, and we're giving it away on Planet of Dreams. So it is obviously a Mark 1, it's been fully restored, it's got a carbon fibre roof, it's got a 1.8T engine under the bonnet, 300 brake horsepower, limited slip diff. It's a lovely, lovely example. Full cage, fully stripped out, and it could be yours for, I think it's 3p an entry. You can obviously get one entry for free, and if you're a dream catcher, you are already automatically entered. I'll link Planet of Dreams below. I'm going live on the Planet Dreams Instagram next Sunday at 9 p.m. to announce the lucky winner of the car. Good luck. So this sports and performance live auction is literally about to start. So right now we're on this E63 AMG 5.5 by turbo. I'll turn that down, you can hear him in the background. This auctioneer has been doing it for years. He's on it. So let's look at prices. Cap clean on this car is £14,600. It's freely at TFSI Audi S3 Avant. They've not been getting big money, and the sports car market at the minute is really, really good. So let's see how much this goes for. Bidding now, 12.5 grand, 12.6, 12.7. Cap clean in the trade, £14,600. It is a grade 5 car, which isn't good. Done 111,000 miles, not primary, just sold. I didn't even see what it sold for, but nowhere near the cap value, I don't think. £4,800 this one. SLK ain't really I suppose it is a sports car, but it's not my idea of a sports car. Cap clean £4,800. It's on bids now, 4,400, 4,500, 4,600, 4,700. No, it's gone back down. Again, not looking like it's going to meet trade value. Going. Obviously there's fees on top of this, and you've got to get it collected and stuff, or get it delivered. Cheap car. Panamera 4.8S, cap clean, £8,625. Let's see what cars are coming up. Let's see what cars we've got coming up. 7.5 grand. Nissan 350Z, we've bought a couple of them recently. They've been good news. Going once, going twice. Sold for £8,100. There's a cheap GTR going through though. I'll show you that shortly. Let's just watch this Maserati go through. In fact, let's watch this Bentley go through first. Cap clean 14,750. Grade 5 car again, so it's not in great condition. 6 litre W12, done 80,000 miles. It's not something I want to buy. Starting bid £7,800. Books at 14,750. 8 grand. Oh my God, it's tempting to just have a punt on that. It's 5 grand behind book. Sold at £8,600. That was a deal, but it's not something I want to buy. Anyway, GTR. Where's this GTR? Nissan GTR, it's on a private plate, grade 5, condition report. I mean, it's got a few marks on it, but you know, you kind of need the car in front of you to judge it. You can see it all there. They do a really, really good job of it all. It's you know, photos, details of every single bit of damage on that car. Obviously, it's an old car. What is it? 2009? Is it an 09? Where's the year? 2010, July 2010. So it's a 15-year-old car. It's got 18 services in total, none of which are main dealer
most people use GTR specialists for GTRs, so that's quite a normal thing in the GTR world. It's got service book as well, which is cool. MOT till June next year. Sat nav, I think is it a premium edition? Yeah, premium edition. 60,000 miles, 9 owners in total, which is a lot of owners, but it ain't really a lot for the type of car it is. Essential check, it's not an assured report, so there's no comebacks. It says there clearly no claims accepted. So you're buying this car sold as seen, as you see it in this advert. All green ticks on that report, and I've just done a car vertical check on it, and it's just loaded now. There you go, report's ready. Timed that very well. The car vertical doing this score thing now as well, where they rate the quality of your check. Good condition, solid buying potential, perfect. Reg of the car there, 2010 Nissan GTR. Obviously, if you do a car vertical check, use my code CTD to get 20% off. There's a sponsor of my channel, but also I use them all the time myself. This is what you want to see. It's all very, very good. Obviously, being a GTR, you're going to expect that it might have issues, yeah? I say it might have issues. It's the type of car that's been through a few owners. This one in particular has had 9 owners. This is the type of car that's probably been driven hard. They're made for it, but it's also good to just check the background history, make sure it's not had any accidents and stuff. I'll show you an example of what you don't want to see. Put that on screen now. And yeah, if you've done the check on your car that you're about to buy and you saw that image on your car vertical check, obviously you're going to be worried and probably you're not going to go ahead and buy that car. So that is all good. I'm sort of rushing because I want to get this car bidded on. I'm going to bid on this car. So cap clean is 30 grand. If we go back to the auction, wherever that is, let's see what they're fetching. We've seen so far in this auction that they're fetching in and around sort of cap clean. In fact, this M135i looks like it's probably worth buying. Let's have a quick look at this. This is the thing with auctions, it's really fast paced. £3,800 worth of extras. Doesn't have pro nav, I noticed this one earlier. Does it have, it's black with red leather though, which is nice. I love an M135i, good value. It's a 65 plate, so it's a facelift car. Oh man. Based on CAT, BCA assured, it's got a little flag there. Let's quickly look at that flag. It's got something on it. It's an assured report, wiper arm. Let's just see what it goes for. 4 owners, does it have history? Does it have history? No history. No history is a bit of a problem, isn't it? It started on £9,700. It's gone straight in 10,100. But again, it ain't going well above book at all. 10 and a half grand. It's a nice car. £10,700. That car deserves to get above book, I think. They're a demanded thing as well. So 11,100. You're now in the sort of realm of paying over. You're not fighting all these traders for that car. 11,200, 11,250. So they're bidding in 50s now. 11,300. It's getting tense. 11,350, 11,400. It's exciting. But now you're talking about your profit is getting smaller. Your margin's getting smaller and smaller. 11,500, 11,550, 11,600. It's just creeping up. They're fighting over it. 11,650, 11,700. It's still going. Like this car is probably a 13 grand retail car, maybe £11,700. Maybe a little bit more than that. Mental. £11,700 plus prep, plus delivery, plus fees. There's not a lot on that at all, but it is a car. It's a good car, easy sale. So I hope that trader gets something, you know, makes a margin out of it. This Civic Type R here as well. I think we've got a proxy bid on this one. Let's have a little look at this going through shortly.
What is a proxy bid?
Proxy bid is where you put a pre-bid in. So I don't know why they haven't put a bid in downstairs, but for whatever reason they haven't. I'm just going to bid cap clean on it because I know they want it. We were talking about that car this morning. For whatever reason, they've not put a bid in. No idea why. So Civic's about to go through soon. Audi S8 there. 4 litre TFSI. Again, very cool car. Book value. Oh, it's gone now. Annoying. Here we go. Book value, £16,600. It's on 15,009 straight away. 16.2. Look at that. I'm not too in touch with the values of those cars, but what a car for the money. £16,600. Now it's on. That's cap clean. It's gone up to 16.7. It's increasing still. They're fighting for it again. 16.7, 16.8, 16.9. This is exciting, isn't it? I do love the auction vibe. I like being there as well. £17,000. I want to get this GTR that's going through shortly. 17,050, but the Type R is about to go through next. 17.1, they're still fighting for it. Auctioneer's doing a great job. 17.2, 17.3, is it going to be 17.3? No, it's going up in 50s. Going once, going twice. It's nearly a grand over cap for a 4 litre V8. That shows you the demand. If the demand's like that in the trades, it must be a demanded car on the open market. Not something that I'd be jumping at buying. There you go, sold. Right, we've now got the Civic Type R that we've just put a proxy bid of 4,750 in. I'm just going to let it run, hope that we get it. 2 owners, it's got lovely history, 79,000 miles. It's a nice car. I've not done a car vertical. It's gone, what? Oh my God. It's a championship white car, £7,600. That is ridiculous. I say that, it's a nice thing. So, Cap Clean ain't cutting it for that car. Where BCA is quite good is that, you know, you get traders like myself where they'll source a car for a customer. I didn't even see what it sold for. You probably did as it went on screen now. I'll put it on screen now. You know, the customer will pay them a fee to bid on the car. So that's probably what's happened there. What we'll do now is this GTR, I want to buy it. I do want to buy it because I think it'd be interesting for the channel. The cheapest GTR on the net currently, by the way, we just look on Auto Trader alone, price low to high. The cheapest one is £34,000. Is that with a private seller? Looks like he's not had much choice selling it. He's dropped the price a few times. Yeah, done 84,000 miles. The next one after that, done 103,000 miles. After that, 75. None of these cars have got mileage, anything like that one. And it does seem like, it's hard to say, seems like an all right car. So what I'll do is I'll put a proxy bid in, quickly fly through. Doesn't say anything about any modifications, like visually on, like externally it's not modified, but it could be modified under the bonnet. Let's see if there's any under the bonnet shots. 60,000 miles is good mileage. It does say there warranted mileage as well. The car vertical check is all good. It's got the usual sort of blistering below the wing mirror there, which is normal. Old car, I'm not expecting it to be perfect. It's an entry level, low budget, cheap GTR. And I'll be honest, I don't think it looks bad at all. A little bit of blistering there above the window. They're at that time in life now where it's like, you know, they're not due to be restored, but they're an old car. They're an old car. So there is no under bonnet shots, annoyingly, which is mad. Under the bonnet would tell a whole story about that car. It might be modified, it might be tuned, it might have some big intakes, big turbos. You just don't know, do you? So we can only look at book value. Book value, cap clean 30 grand. Cheapest one on the market with that kind of mileage is 38 grand, that one there. Yeah, let's just bid 31 grand. Where is it? It's a UK car group car as well, which is We Buy Any Car in Measham. So this is their performance sale. Let's put a bid in of 30 grand on that Type R. Didn't quite cut it, and a lot of them are getting 30 grand. Cap clean didn't quite cut it on that Type R. A lot of them seem to be getting cap clean or thereabouts. So if we go £31,100, based on what we've been seeing so far, we should. The Type R was a bit of a gem. Low owners, low mileage, great history, full Honda by the way. So I can see why that got strong money. This car, let's just bid. £31,100. The bid is in, guys. Let's see if we can get a cheap GTR bought. If I get it for that, I'll be well happy. We Buy Any Car. Why would someone go to We Buy Any Car to sell their Nissan GTR? That's the one big question that I've got at the minute. Like, why not, I don't know, go to like a reputable dealer that likes that type of car like myself. Just go there, sell it to Calvin. I probably would have paid more than them. Is there something wrong with it? Maybe they've used it as a way to just offload it. The essential check isn't really, I know we've got a few like markers there to say that it's all good, positive markers, but there's no guarantee here. They could have a gearbox fault. It could have like a major oil leak. They do have their problems, GTRs. The nice thing about this car is, going back to the car vertical check, the mileage is all good. That is really, really important. So, and it is being sold as a warranted mileage car. So that is all good from that point of view. It is a gamble, you know, it's an old car, it's a risk regardless. And that is exactly what, one, my business is all about, and two, my channel is all about. It's displaying the ups and downs and the dramas and the risks involved with being a used car dealer. So let's see how we get on. I'm excited. There's an element of nerves there, not about bidding, about collecting the car. That's when it's like, is this car going to be all right? We're going to be going there with intentions. Hold on, Measham, Amar, is that like, it's Birmingham, is it?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's between Birmingham and Leicester, but I think if we title this video, it's going to be buying a cheap GTR from Birmingham BCA.
I think anything up north from Milton Keynes is Birmingham.
Tense moment. It's getting more tense, Amar. Can you feel the tenseness? Well done, Amar.
It's got my money.
It ain't going to be mine in a minute either. Oh, I want that 335D. This is where it's a problem. It's gone straight above book anyway. So they do generally book low though, 335Ds and 435Ds and 335Is. So they should achieve above book. It's probably the right money for that. Right. Let's get the volume up for the GTR, yeah? 50 with a 1, 50 with a 2. Right, this is it. GTR, baby. No guarantees that the plate's staying with it, he's just mentioned.
It's got 18 service records as well. 18 services as well. There's one thing I said, right, okay, let's have a look what we're going to do. We will kick it off at, let's start it there. 27,500 be straight in with a proxy bid. 28,000 want to be 28,1. At 28,000 want to be 28, want to be 3 to be 28,003. At 28,3 to be 28,000 to be 500 to be on sale.
28,5.
At 28,007 to be
28,7.
60,000 hours in Nation with 18 services.
29,100. We're still in.
You're buying a car. It may come, it may not. 30,000 want to be 30,003 to be 30,005. 30,009 to be 1 to be 31,001. 31,2. 31,002 to be 31,3.
It's gone above.
31,002 to be
35, 31,500. 31,008.
31,009 to be 31,900 to be 2. 32,000.
Oh my god.
Flying Splendid. That one is done 75.
Got over 32 grand on the hammer mark. Didn't get it. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Don't know what to say. I was literally about to click 32.2 and it went. Don't know what to say. I'm gutted. I was actually excited about that. I was very excited.
As you can probably imagine, I am now extremely disappointed that I didn't get the GTR. Perhaps I should have bidded more, but that is just the nature of buying in auction. On the plus side, I have had a friend in the trade offer me something quite sporty and interesting. He'll be heading over later this afternoon, so hopefully we can get a deal done on that. For the time being, let me tell you about some more horror buying stories.
This car I bought from a friend and it was slow to start. I done a whole thing about it. Slow to start. Turned out that it wouldn't start there after that. And we got it to a garage, we put 2 batteries on it, we put a starter motor on it, and it turned out that it needed a new immobiliser. Bought it well over a month ago. It sat around the whole time. Cost about 800 quid to get fixed. Didn't know anything about it. The customer's devastated. They're actually going to give us the 800 quid back. They're so embarrassed about it, and it can now finally go up for sale. I wonder over here, that's a whole other story. We've got a whole video coming on that one. This is the Amarok that we bought off a friend as well in the trade. We buy loads off of him. We've done a whole story about this. We bought this car over a year ago, bought it off him with no faults, and it's turned out soon after the sale that it's got a fault. We've done injectors, DPF, something turbo. None of that solved it. We've now got the engine out of it. As you can see, it's got no engine in it, and the engine's being repaired. So the guy that we bought it off basically saying, tough, it's a trade sale, is what it is. So, and on that note, we're going to go back to BCA, because people like to slag BCA off. I say slag BCA, people talk BCA down. Cars are a nightmare, yeah? They're a bloody nightmare because they're used, they've all gone through different journeys on life. I talk about it a lot on the channel, and every single one of them has got its own story, right? Which is what I say about Car Vertical. Every car hides a story. Do a Car Vertical check and you will discover a lot of the background history of a car. When you're buying a car on a description, which is generally what you'll do at an auction, in fact, we'll wander right over to the front, because there's some cars that we've bought from auction that are going back to auction because they're not right. And that is, you know, through a lot of people's eyes, bad. They're also trade sale cars, okay? But the good thing about when you buy from a lot of these modern day auctions is you do have some kind of level of cover. You get a bit of peace of mind when you're buying. So we'll keep wandering through. Civic Type R there. Obviously when you buy one of them, you get absolute peace of mind because they're just amazing. We're running back over here. Yeah, don't matter who you buy one of them off. Unreal. Stage 3 Golf R there, just arrived, sold as well. We've got these 3 cars here. These 3 have all come from auction, and they're all sold to us with assured reports saying they've got
nothing wrong with them basically. So you buy that report, you buy it online, you get them delivered to site. They've all arrived and we've discovered issues with all three of them. Engine management lights come on that one, drivetrain lights come on that one, engine management lights come on that one. All of these faults could be small, they could be large, like the same with the VW Amarok there. Light came on, was running a bit rough, turned out to be, you know, as bad as things can get. All that whole list of work needed doing to it, including an engine rebuild. These might be minute problems, they might be silly, but what BCA do is they send an inspector out, you call them up, say, look, I've just bought this car, it's got an issue, we've driven a mile in it or whatever, what can we do about it? They send an inspector out to your site, which they've done with all three of these cars. Inspector concludes what the issue is. We then get the opportunity to give BCA a quote to get it repaired. If the price on that invoice is too high, then they'll say, look, that's a bit above what we'd expect it would be. We'll come pick the car up and take it back to auction. They then re-advertise it or list the car with a fault. So they take the full responsibility. This is why I say buying from BCA in particular is a really, really good way to buy. For us as a dealer, we've invested in these cars with time and money and they're sat here, which is annoying. But BCA obviously understand that cars are all over the place. Although they've inspected them, at the point of inspection, they were seemingly faultless. They know that cars are, you know, problems can arise soon after. There's no negative intention from our behalf. Clearly no negative intention from their behalf. It's just one of them things. And as a result of one of them things, it's looking like all three of these cars are going to have to go back to BCA. We might fix them. We're good if we could. But I reckon they're going to end up going back. So yeah, again, just giving you examples of buying from trade, buying from private sellers and buying from auctions. Anyway, on that note, let's now buy a car from my friend Richard, who is also a car dealer with this lovely spec Audi S3. Tyre kick, give it a little tyre kick. Right, Richard.
You've got to do that. How you doing? You all right?
You come down here today. This is the first time you've come to Bingo as well.
Yeah, I thought when Martin said about it, I was like, I'm actually going to take it so I can have a quick look.
Oh, wicked.
But he knows, yeah.
Yeah, because, well, no, it's good to get you over it, because obviously been over to your site quite a few times.
Yeah.
And me and Amar was up for coming over, but then when you said you could drop it off and get you on camera, it's perfect. So we're doing a video about buying today. Yeah. Obviously, you're a car dealer yourself. Your thing is BMWs, BMW M cars. Yeah. Did you stick to that because it makes buying easier?
No, I think if anything, it makes it harder because it's a smaller amount of cars out there to buy. I think for us, we just wanted to specialise in something. Yeah. So and try and be good at one kind of make. Than try and do everything sort of thing. That's how we kind of looked at it. So.
It makes sense. It does make sense. We talk about it a lot. Maybe specialise. Our thing would probably be BMW as well because, you know, we love a BMW.
Yeah, I think they're popular, good following, but I think they're just good cars as well.
They are good cars.
Hand on heart, we don't get many problems.
It's good, isn't it?
So that's a perfect reason, isn't it?
Unlike me, where buying loads of Land Rovers.
Oh, yeah, see, I can't deal with that stuff.
So where do you see, buying wise, obviously, like the big online platforms like CarWow, Motorway, auctions like BCA and stuff like that, how do you find buying from places like that?
I try my hardest not to, because obviously the fees involved, but I just think like if you're the same as me, if you're buying from CarWow, Motorway, you're buying for the whole country, so everybody's bidding. Yeah. So obviously private is the best way to do it, but that's restricted now because of CarWow.
Well, I had it at the weekend. I just bought a BMW M4. Customers come down. It booked at I think 48 grand. I've said I'm happy to give you 48 grand for it, and he's gone on the screen 48,750. I don't know if it's CarWow or Motorway. I'm like,
yeah, but you not find it frustrating because it's not true, is it?
Yeah. Well, I said that to him. I said, look,
they're not buying it, are they? It's people like us that are going to bid on it.
Literally, small traders across the country all fighting for that car, and they keep bidding up. And then ultimately they're squashing that margin, aren't they? Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of, I might be out of turn here, but I think there's a lot of dealers that go out not having one sort of thought of paying that money.
Yeah.
And that's another problem.
There's a whole,
so they'll bid 50 grand, but they know the car's only worth 45 and they'll go out and try and knock them. Yeah. I think that's what goes on. Because I see that a lot.
It's definitely a thing. They win the bid, get on the driveway, tyre kick, knock the price a little bit, because there will be things that have been missed, which is normal. Yeah. And then they knock the price and they get a deal done. But they've got to do it because they've got to, they've got to earn money, haven't they?
Yeah, because it's the only way to do it. Because I look at some of the prices that they sell for and I'm like, How do they do that?
Yeah.
What are they doing with that car?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, like you say, the fees on top as well. I've actually never bought from one of them platforms before, but I know you.
I bought a few, but I haven't bought for probably 2 or 3 months now.
Well, what are the
Not from
fees?
anywhere. £50,000 car, you're paying about £800.
No way on one car.
And then by the time you get the car, you're £1,000 gone before you even get it back to your place. With delivery and that.
Oh my god!
So it's a killer straight away. But you're not even getting it cheap anyway because you're bidding against the whole country.
Yeah. So you're paying an £800 premium for a car that you're not. If you was getting it cheap, it'd be money well spent.
Yeah, we sat down and looked at it and just said, you know what, this just isn't worth it. It ain't worth it for us. Yeah, so now we're trying to do more social media, just trying to buy our own cars off of our customers and traders.
Yeah, friends in the trade is really good.
I think that's key.
It is, yeah. And buying privately, I say it all the time. Obviously, we've got Enter Edge where traders can buy from private sellers.
Yeah.
And I literally from day one, I remember going up the auction when I was a kid. I say a kid, when I was started out in the trade. Yeah. I used to go up there and think, I'm fighting everyone for this car, but I've not even driven it yet. No, I don't know about this car. I don't know who it's come from. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah. And then you'd end up overpaying for it. Sometimes it does go, a lot of the times it does go your way.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble. And even like you say about your scenario there, when you're buying a 50 grand car from one of these online platforms and you're paying an £800 fee, the whole responsibility is on you. Because I assume that they're not going to take the risk. I don't know how they work, but I would assume...
Well, once you pay for the car,
it's yours.
You're dealing with the customer. It's a trade buy. It's yours. So I mean, we've had it. We send drivers out that are not necessarily great at mechanics or bodywork and stuff. So we get them back, and then I'm looking at them going, "Oh my god, it needs a door painting or it needs this." And
so it's all on you.
It's just it's a no-win all round, really.
So, buying privately is just so good. I love meeting people, especially when you're a petrol head and you've got like this car here. Obviously, you've come down today to sell this. I'm guessing you're selling it because it's an Audi, yeah?
Yeah. We just won't go again with it. Yeah.
Sounds. But you've met the guy that comes.
That's the part exchange. Yeah, it's a part exchange. So you get to know the customer. You know the story of the car. Mm-hmm. So then you get a feel, don't you, that you know it's a legit car.
The customer's equally as important as the car.
Yeah.
So when you meet a customer with a car, you judge the car, but naturally, like human instinct is, you judge the customer as well.
Yeah, and you know straight away.
You do. You get a good feeling, bad feeling.
But you do.
You do. You definitely do. Gut feeling's everything with every situation.
Yeah.
So this particular car, obviously Vegas yellow, very, very rare colour. I appreciate you thought of me when you took it in. It's been modified. Yeah. Rotiform wheels. Yeah. Lowered. It's got nice spec as well. So yeah, it's got a lovely spec list. So Vegas yellow, parking system plus. So front and rear with selective display. So that's obviously this pop-up screen in the middle of the dash there.
Yeah.
The first thing I noticed was the seats. They're actually really nice seats, but they're normal Audi A3 seats. And annoyingly, they've actually put them red emblems in the seat there. This car was spec'd with super sport seats, which again, like you say, because it's not your thing, you'd know that if it was a BM and it had carbon buckets or non-carbon buckets, you'd know if they'd been swapped out. Annoyingly, this doesn't have that. So I've actually.
But it's on the spec, is it?
It's on the spec. So this car would have been brought from factory with the carbon buckets, the super sport seats. Yeah. But someone's took them out at some point. We see it a lot because they're so valuable online. So I put something on my story this morning. Has anyone got any super sport seats? Yeah. Hopefully we can buy a set. So, but other than that. The seats are lovely, by the way, so it doesn't kill the car. It's just a big part of the car. Yeah. It's got a carbon rear spoiler there as well. I've been dealing with Martin, so I appreciate you probably don't know loads about the car. I don't. What's the mileage on it? Oh, here we go, 67,000 miles. Yeah. We are going to do the mandatory. So back to the subject of buy-in. We've mentioned about meeting the owner, judging the owner, meeting the car, judging the car. Online checks is another really important thing. The last mileage registered there was 61,140, but it's a tick on the mileage, tick on the finance, so no finance outstanding, no previous damage, and it's never been stolen before. So really, really good check. You see the mileage graph there, nice and consistent. So that's all really, really good. Near side rear and offside rear, slightly cracking. They must have been replaced because them tyres look fine. So back to buying, paying the right money. It's really, do you know, I like buying modified. I say modified, subtly modified cars, sort of OEM plus. And you're the same.
You can go too far, can't you?
You can go too far.
Then it's hard.
This is really nicely modified. It ain't too low. It ain't like overly tuned or overly modified. Yeah. So when you sent it to me, I was like, I'm all over this car. The trade value of this car in stock form is between £14,500 and £15,000. The retail value £18,800. I spoke to Martin. Martin's like, Cal, we just took this in part exchange. We could do with getting 17.5 grand for it. I just said to him, just send Richard over and I'll put his pants down and we'll get a deal done when he gets there. We'll talk about money shortly though. So history, do you know about the history?
I don't.
You don't know nothing about it, do you?
I don't know nothing about it.
That's fine.
I just got told to bring it here.
No, he sent me loads of messages, but I annoyingly deleted my WhatsApp was playing up.
Yeah.
I deleted it, thinking that would fix the problem.
Yeah.
It has fixed the problem actually,
Yeah, but
which
you've
is
lost
great.
everything.
I've lost everything, and that does
That's
include.
tough, isn't it? Because everything on my
Mate,
work is on my WhatsApp.
Especially us doing deals with other
Yeah.
people, like pictures of cars, offers of cars.
Yeah.
So Martin actually messaged me and said I could have it for 11 grand.
Did
but
he?
I've not even got the proof
He's
no
sacked.
more. I don't really need to see any more. Like we just bought that, talking about BCA, that's just come from BCA. We stole the Mazda MX-5 the other day. Had
do
loads.
you not get stuff back from BCA and like worry until it gets here?
Of course we do. Of course we, and because the pressure's
That's how I
on,
was.
the pressure's on to buy all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, because you've got to get the cars, isn't it? That's the problem.
You've got to get the cars. If you don't buy no cars, you've got.
Yeah.
And there's a whole nother side to it. So you buy the car, the responsibility's on you. You're
Yeah.
scared. You're feeling anxious.
Yeah.
You realise it's all right, whether you do or not. Is it changes from time to time. But you then got to be confident in that car because you want to sell it to someone. You want a happy customer at the end of it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to it. Isn't there?
Yeah, because you've got to do the right thing. But it is tough because my detailers are quite picky, and I'll get a car in and I feel like I'm getting judged.
Yeah, that's how it is though.
But I'm like, they don't understand that trying to find 30, 40 cars a month is actually quite hard.
Yeah,
like good cars with profit.
Yeah,
That's the hardest bit.
yeah, it actually is. And you've got to, ultimately you're here to earn money
Yeah.
and keep our customers happy.
Yeah,
which
it's tough.
can be challenging as well at
Yeah.
times. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'd usually test drive and stuff, but obviously I've got a relationship with Richard. It's all good. The car seems lovely. There's not really much more. I want to look under the bonnet quick. I like your truck, by the way. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
You've got a lovely setup. This trailer as well. It is completely stock. He's got a cars and coffee sticker under the bonnet. He must have been a proper enthusiast. I've got a K&N sticker there, so it must have a K&N panel filter. So money. We know what we've agreed. We've agreed 17 grand, didn't we?
Do you know what? I don't even know.
Do you not know?
I don't even know.
We've actually agreed for 17
There's
grand.
an invoice on the
Which
seat.
is
Whatever's going to be on that.
I've bought this car, or I'm buying it for Planet of Dreams.
Yeah.
For Bing car, margins would be a little bit tight.
Yeah.
I say that. I don't know, it might be as much as a 20 grand retail car. It's a very unique car. It's a lovely spec car. So, but I just think it's got the glam for Planet of Dreams. So
Yeah.
we'll get it bought and get it on there, yeah?
That's cool. Yeah, 17 on the invoice. So
Sound.
that's what it is.
Deal done. Thank you very much.
Now, going back to earlier in the video where I spoke about those assured report cars that we bought from BCA, they did send an inspector out for all three of those cars, and the inspector basically said on the Mercedes, he can't find nothing wrong with it, although there was a problem, so that claim was rejected. The BMW 1 Series, again, couldn't find anything wrong with it, although there was. That claim was also rejected, and the T-Roc, the inspector did acknowledge a problem there. It had a failed turbo, and they have since paid us out for a new turbo for that car. For the BMW and the Mercedes, we've overpaid for them cars. They now have problems, which we of course need to fix. Once they are eventually repaired, it's likely that we won't earn a penny out of them. Again, a perfect example of the risks that we face when buying as a used car dealer. I'll be honest, for me this is a bit disappointing because I talk highly of BCA a lot in my videos, but it is a reminder for me of why I personally much prefer to buy from private sellers and people that I've already got a relationship with. After agreeing to deal with Richard on the Audi S3, we managed to source a used set of super sport seats from another Audi S3 saloon. So we removed the old interior and installed new rear seats, door cards, and of course them lovely front seats in the S3. And I think you'd agree, the black interior with the red stitching looks lovely combined with that Vegas yellow paintwork. We then photographed the S3, uploaded it to the Planet of Dreams website. It's been massively popular and we're giving that away in a couple of weeks' time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like. If you're new, hit subscribe. And in case you didn't know, the reason why the sun is the colour yellow, like the Vegas yellow S3 in the video, is because it's not blue.